or that gift for Mother's Day or graduation. What a great graduation present to start. These are the perfect business meeting, interview earring.
Okay, I'm gonna grab those earrings because we've sold over 400. I wanna show them back with everything because they go back with everything. But now, just back in stock, our Diamond Cut Singapores. We have your choice of 20 inches. That was always $34.90. Today, our 20 inch is $29.90. We have the 24 inch. Always $40, today it's $34. We have the 28 inch for $39.90 and everything has free shipping for flexible payments. So it starts around $8 on FlexPay. You just choose your size and you choose your color choice. So you can do, of course, Sevilla Silver. You can do the Sevilla Silver in Technibond with the rose Technibond or the yellow Technibond. And this is not your average Singapore. The Singapore in and of itself is a beautiful chain because it twists, and so you have that ribbon effect. But to take it up a notch and add the diamond cutting, it's really like wearing a chain of light, Sarah.
Oh, absolutely. So when we talk about the Singapore chain, when you say it twists, that's already giving you all the light. So every movement with your body, we think about you, think about the woman that's wearing it. We're moving around, we're going places, we're doing things, we're dancing, you know, but then to add the diamond cut to it, it's adding that extra sparkle, that extra detailing. We're thinking about you, and I'm holding that rose gold again. So these are those traditional pieces that I want to say we're thinking about. We want to complete your jewelry wardrobe. And this is a classic piece. The Singapore chain can sit on its own. It's a substantial chain with a lot of detail, a lot of excitement with that luster, the gleam, the glisten. But then how about that lonesome pendant that's been sitting in your wardrobe and you're just, you know, the jewelry box and hasn't been worn? How about we add it to this?
Oh my gosh, look at that. Now again, this is not like a little string. This is not tiny. This has a bigger width to it. You can see that's about 1/8 of an inch in the width. Now we are busy. Believe it or not, the first to go is gonna be the 20 inch. So you think about layering these. If you can get more than one, I'm gonna highly recommend that. Look at these back with the $29 earrings, for goodness sakes. This chain, this earring, and you are on your way to building a jewelry collection. Now Sue has taken two of them. She's taken the 20 and the 24 and created a layering effect. If you were doing this in solid gold, you would be at probably edging in on $1,000 for two of these in solid gold. What you're doing is still giving yourself precious noble metal, and yet you're under $60 for a couple of these if you want to look at it that way. And these will wear for a lifetime. They're made in Italy in the same factories. Really, it's kind of crazy to even call them factories because it's almost like little cottage industries where literally centuries of old tradition passed down from one artisan to the next. The same people that are making the solid gold ones that could sell for, who knows, $500, $600 for a single chain, they're making your chain that sells for $29.90. The same artisans. And that's why every single time we order these, they sell out. Now they actually sell out at $5 more. Today we've got that spring price and we've got the free shipping.
So let's talk about as well with the sterling silver, what we added with Technibond is giving you those colors and staying in that same, like you said, that same price range because, well, when we talk about going to that gold, what are you going to be spending? But here we're giving you the opportunity to have this in your wardrobe, to have it in yellow gold, to have it in rose gold, to have Italian-made chains in your wardrobe. You can do that today, right now with us, with free shipping, right? And so, and let's look at those lengths, 20, 24, 28. When do you see all those variety? When do you see the variety of lengths? When do you see the variety of the colors? When you're searching for that chain, for that length and that color. My mother always says, if you see something, get it, because when you try to get it for that price or even find it again, you won't be able to. You're not gonna be able to find it.
It's true. You know, if you're ever looking for something, like if you have an event, you never find the dress. So if you ever find something you love, even if you're not looking for it at that moment, you should get it. So I promise you, if you love jewelry, if you love to feel put together, if you love to have those important pieces, I would say grab this now in your choice of size, because you do not find, I love what Sarah said, you don't find the sizes, you don't find the color selections. We have them all, and we have them right now on 4 FlexPay, 5 using your HSN charge card, and free.